Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We about to get this party started, man. The Foolish Show podcast.
I got somewhere to be. I gotta go. I'm ready to slide. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to slide. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to drive. I'm ready to slide. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to slide. I'm ready to ride.
About to get this party started, y'all. Y'all go ahead and check in that live chat.
Time to get this, cause I'm on some mission doing show. ATL bigger them ripping, so I ain't slipping. Ripping 954, draw time stepping. Airplane mode, Wi-Fi tripping. If it ain't about money, it's a bad connection. I need some more yikes. Got off on the turnpike, riding through the hood. We call it war night. Paranoid, looking around at the red light. Exhale. No police in sight. Made a U-turn, then bust the right.
The live chat wide open, y'all.
Loud, we call it top. Flight 3. I'm ready to fly. 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 I'm ready to fly.
We're gonna get that party started in a minute. Live chat wide open. Y'all check in on the Foolish Show podcast. We talk that talk and walk that walk.
Let's jump in. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Let's start to the hood, man.
Make sure y'all go download that mixtape right now. Foolish. Let the swag talk.
But they ain't doing it. They bustin' line. They not committing crime. Cause if they did, they end up being dropped it down. Doing time. Stuck behind the cell. Behind the wall. With no bail. Feel like they trapped in hell.
Y'all go ahead and check in, man. The live chat is wide open. We about to get this show started on a Monday night. Hope everybody had a blessed Monday. Having a great Monday. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know how we get down on the Foolish Show podcast every other night. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday nights. We get on here and we talk that talk and we walk that walk. I hope y'all, like I said, ready to have a great week. Shout out to Key. She checking in, man. Appreciate everybody that checks in, man, and tune in to the Foolish Show podcast. Hope y'all had a great day. We're going to have a good time tonight. We're going to get into some more real talk. Y'all know how we get down, man, every other night on the Foolish Show. I am your host, F to the Ish Foolish, representing reality music, entertainment. So we're going to get into it tonight, y'all. Make sure y'all jump in the live chat, man. We can have a roll call. Get everybody a little second to tune in. Get in the live chat, man, and represent. Let me know what's popping, man. We're going to have a good time tonight. Shout out to everybody out there watching. Everybody out there. We're going to have nothing but good vibes tonight. Nothing but vibe. It's a whole vibe over here, man. Straight positivity. We like to spread love. Talk about real life situations. Stuff that's going on in the world and life and everything else. You name it. We're going to talk about it. We touch on everything over here. Because it's all about keeping it real, man, and spreading love and positivity. Because we got too much hate, too much negativity in the air. And we got to change that, man. So tonight, we're going to start this podcast by talking about leadership. When I mean leadership in the community, but also leadership in your household, man. You got to take control of your household. And you have to lead by example. See, a lot of us forget that. You got to always remember that the little ones and everybody else is watching you. You be having eyes on you. But nowadays, ain't no more real leaders. See, back in the days, we had leaders. We had people that can follow you to you can follow them to the promised land. Now we living in a world where it's nothing but followers. Social media done made it cool to be a follower. You follow trends. You follow what everybody else do. But what happened to all the leaders? We need more female leaders. We need more male leaders. We need somebody leading the way and showing us which way to go. Not only that, we need more people to lead their household. If you lead your household, then we all playing our part. See, leadership starts by you lead by example, but then where are you leading people to? Are you leading people to the wrong way? Or are you gonna lead them down somewhere that's gonna help everybody? Are you leading your kids the right way? How involved are you on your kids' life? As far as in their schooling? Do you worry about if they doing their homework or not? Are you worrying about their grades up? Or are you just worrying about Snapchat and Instagram, TikTok? We all just making videos all day and dancing. This is what we doing? But what happened to real leadership, man? Even in the community, if you wanted to get something done, most of us wouldn't even know who to call, who to turn to. Because it ain't no more real leaders in the community. Because once them people get your vote, they disappear and you never hear from them again. That's the world we're living in. So if y'all just tuned in, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. We just getting started on the Foolish Show podcast. I am your host, F to the Ish. That stands for Foolish. I represent reality music entertainment. Subscribe to this channel if you're not. If you want your comments showed on the screen, you have to be on YouTube. Facebook, we live streaming on Facebook, but you got to comment on YouTube. I appreciate everybody tuning in. But let's talk about leadership. We have a lot of people, we got the blind leading the blind now. Because the kids are following the lead of these rappers, entertainers. And what they talking about? Gang, gang, shoot, shoot. I'm the dope man, I'm the plug. We got to realize that music and everything else is a virtual reality world. Shout out to Keystar checking in. We're talking about leadership right now and lack of leadership in the household and in our community. See, back in the days, we had true leaders that we can follow. You had somebody that was going to make something happen. Somebody that was going to put up a fight for the little people. Somebody that, it ain't no more mouthpiece for the hood. The hood don't have no voice no more. The hood is too busy destroying themselves. We around here killing, taking, robbing. Then not to mention that we strung out on drugs. Most of the stuff laced with fentanyl. People overdose. You find them dead. Just think about what we're living in right now. It's a different society. But it starts with leadership. You gotta have leadership in your household. Ain't no leadership in the community. See, if y'all start leading your household, then maybe you can start grabbing the next generation. See, most people don't take the time to lead. But a lot of people don't know how to lead because most people are followers. They follow trends. They follow whatever the next person doing. Whatever they got going on, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what they do. But what happened to people just stepping out and doing their own thing? What happened to people living their own life? Shout out to Mama Bren checking in. The mother of the show always checking in. I appreciate you. But what we're talking about right now, Mama Bren, is leadership. And how nowadays it's a lack of leadership in our community. It's a lack of leadership in the household. Nobody wants to lead no more. Everybody are followers. The kids following and the parents following. The parents following everything on social media. The kids following everything on social media. Ain't nobody doing that on their own no more. We got to understand that you got to take control of your household, man. Don't let the internet and don't let the streets raise your kids. You do it. You take the time to get involved because some of y'all live in the same household, but you still barely see or talk to each other because everybody doing their own thing. Somebody over there on the game, somebody over there on the tablet. Nobody ain't talking no more. Y'all don't sit down. When you get to the house, sit your kids down and everybody let's have a talk. Tell me how y'all day was. What happened in school? What you learn? How much homework you got? Take control of your household and show leadership and lead by example. Because remember, they're watching everything you do. And that goes for male and females. Males really got to step up. A lot of females are leading the household on their own because you have males that's too busy being selfish and just worrying about themselves. They want to go live on their life when they don't help brought another life in this world, but you want to run away from your responsibilities. That ain't cool. That ain't what you do. See, a real man stand up in the paint. If you got a child, you know that child gonna need a mom and a daddy voice. Mama can only do so much. The daddy got to come in with that disciplinary, and maybe you can teach your son and daughter some life lessons. Lessons that maybe you was taught by your parents. But if you ain't there, you can't teach them nothing. Try to be involved. But once again, lead by example. See, a lot of fellas, you know, they sit around all day and you play video games and you just smoke weed and you don't get nothing done. And now the kids and everybody else see that's what you do. So what you think they think life is? Well, I'm going to be like daddy then. I'm going to just chill at the house and chill at the crib and smoke. A lot of people sit there and they smoke and do all the drugs right in front of their kids. What you think gonna happen? Once your child able to get a teenager, most of the time they gonna grab a blunt or they gonna do whatever you was doing. Because I seen mama and daddy them doing it. It gotta be cool. See, we forget that people are watching us. Shout out to Corey W checking in. A lot of people forget that you're always being watched. Somebody gonna try to emulate or imitate what you're doing, especially the kids, because they might think it's cool. If you walk around all day with that cigarette in your mouth, your child gonna go, he gonna be outside with his friends, he gonna get a little piece of paper and roll it up and walk around and pretend like he's smoking a cigarette. Because he see daddy and mama and them doing it, or whoever raising them, grandma. But it's time to take leadership back, man, of our community and our household. We got to lead the next generation in the right direction because everybody crashing out. Nowadays, these kids ain't even making it to 18, 20 no more. Talking about a quarter. A lot of these kids ain't gonna make it to no quarter, y'all. 25, that's a long way. Because the kids nowadays walking around toting guns, committing robberies, running up on people. Then you end up running up on the wrong person, you're gonna get shot dead. Your life gonna be cut short for trying to take somebody else's stuff. So that's why they need somebody in that household to say, hey, listen, man, this is what to do. Don't go out here and do this, because this was gonna happen. We understand that a lot of times, a lot of kids and a lot of grown-ups and a lot of people out there ain't gonna listen. But that don't mean we can't tell them. Especially your child. You can't never give up on your child. Even if you see your child going the wrong way, you got to try to pull them back in. You can't say, man, I can't do nothing with them. I don't know what to do. You got to keep trying to pull them back in. Because once he get lost to the streets, it's hard to get them back. Because that's all they know. And they think that's what life is. Then they go to thinking, I don't care what happened in my life. It's a lot of these young ones out here walking around. I hear them all the time. If I die, I die. Man, whatever happened, happened. I'm going out. You going out for what cause? What purpose are you serving? You're going to die for what? For trying to claim something? For trying to fake and be tough? All the tough people are in the cemetery or they got a prison number with a jumpsuit on. That's where all the tough guys at. You got to be real with yourself. But it needs to be more leaders. See, nobody don't want to lead no more. Everybody follow in the crowd. Y'all do whatever you see popping. Whatever you see everybody else do. You wear the same clothes everybody else wear. You listen to the same music everybody else listen to. You follow the same trends everybody else do. Everybody's scared to step out and do stuff on their own. Don't nobody want to do their own thing no more. And you got to start taking leadership back, especially in our community. If y'all look in the community, man, it ain't getting no safer. And we getting poor. But ain't nobody leading nobody nowhere. Where we going? We're on a one way to destruction. And we need a detour. You need to put your hazard lights on. It's time to detour, folks, because we don't have no more leadership. But you can't sit around and wait for other people to do it. Some of y'all got to step up and be a leader in your household and help lead your kids the right way. Then that way, you doing your part. You can't control everybody else. You can't lead the whole world. But you can control what you can control. You can control what you can control. You control your own folks, your own kids. But it starts by leading by example. The way you live your life decisions. Because the kids are always watching. And most of the time, they're going to do what mama them do. If mama them do it, they think, hey, that's what it is. It's cool. That's what I'm supposed to grow up and do. So if you're growing up and you showing them the wrong thing and you leading the wrong examples, you ain't allowing them to go nowhere. Shout out to Miss Trill checking in. If y'all just checking in, y'all do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button and join in the discussion. Right now, we're talking about lack of leadership in the community, in the household. It's a whole bunch of lack of leadership going on out here. Nobody want to step up to the plate no more and lead the way. JD25 checking in on the road, man. Shout out to JD25. What's up, nephew? Checking in on the road. We're talking about leadership right now. Because we got lack of leadership in the home and our community. Because who leading who? What we leading at? Y'all name me one leader. Miss Trill says she in class checking in. See, that's what I'm talking about. I appreciate everybody that take the time, no matter what they doing, and say, hey, I got to get in the Foolish Show. Because I know they're going to be talking that talk. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. We live streaming on YouTube and Facebook right now. But we're talking about lack of leadership. See, ain't nobody no more leading the people in the right way. You got all the entertainers leading y'all to the devil. They leading y'all to hell. They sending y'all a one-way ticket to hell. If y'all listen to these people and follow, I don't know what to tell you. Because most of them going to tell you about how much pills they popping, how many guns they shooting. And it's cool. I done went to jail. I did 20 years. Bro, you wasted your life. You ain't got no badge of honor. You don't get no pat on the back for that, homeboy. You done wasted 20 years of your life. Now, what you need to be doing is trying to redeem yourself and get back out here in the community and make something happen. Try to get some of these kids not to throw away 20 years of their life. See, that's real leadership. It's not being a gang and a mob and a boss and trying to lead people in the wrong direction. You're going to lead a whole bunch of group of people to crash out in their life and throw their whole life away. For what? Over what? A little clout? See, clout is the main thing everybody looking for nowadays. People don't even want money no more. They want the clout. Everybody want to be the man on social media. Look at me. Every female want them 100,000 likes. You want all them comments. You want all the attention. But it ain't changing nothing in your bank account. It ain't paying not one of your bills. Women, we need more leadership from y'all. Y'all have to lead in the household, especially lead with these young ladies. And when I say lead them in the right way. See, a lot of women, everything is showing my body and using my body to get where I need to go. If that's what you want to do, it's your body. You can do what the hell you want to do with it. I can't tell you what to do with it. But I'm talking about, think about your daughter or somebody else's daughter or the kids and the females that's in middle school or going to high school. What example should you be setting? Is it all about getting somebody cash? Is it all about getting glammed up and getting likes and views? You got to teach them how to be a queen. Let them know that they're a queen, they're a princess. And your body is your temple. You can give it to who you want to give it to. But put some respect on it. Put some respect on your body. A lot of people don't respect themselves. A lot of people don't even care no more. Because there's a lack of leadership. As far as the females and the males. Females leading these other young girls to want to shake their behind and think it's just about showing my behind and chest. Dudes making it cool where you got to just tote guns and everybody goons and everybody killing. Nah, that's why all the kids think this is what that is. This is what it is. This got to be it. And all we creating is a toxic society. The society is toxic. Everybody crashing out. I bet you everybody that's watching right now, you know somebody right now that's locked up. You know somebody right now that's dead that ain't C21 yet. Because a lot of times there ain't no leadership around. And they following the nonsense. They ain't got no real example no more. You name me one kid that look up to a doctor or a lawyer or anything like that. These kids gonna look up to the gangsters. They're gonna look up to the rappers, the athletes. See, even the athletes, when they not playing ball, they try to be gangsters and try to floss their money and try to seem like they tough. Everybody want that Tony Montana lifestyle. Everybody want to be Scarface. But if you saw Scarface, I don't know if y'all saw it, but I saw it. If you ever watched that movie, it wasn't no happy ending. Last I checked, he got shot up and died. He didn't ride off in the sunset with his wife and live happy ever after until he got 70, 80 years old. They killed him. So when you want to live that lifestyle, just believe and understand there ain't gonna be no happy ending. You at your own risk. You risking your life. Fast money ain't always good money. All money ain't good money. But see, a lot of us don't know no better because there ain't no leadership. You following the dude on the corner who don't got all them charges on his record, so he don't care about his life. So you want to crash out like that. Or you following the female that got 4 and 5 baby daddies and she around here scamming and still trying to ask the dude for $1. See, them ain't the examples that the young ones need to see. Because what that's gonna take you? All we doing is gonna repeat that same cycle. So we gotta throw a wrench in it. Let's mix it up. When y'all gonna step up? We need some of these females and these males to step up to the plate and be a good example. What are females at? They got their own business, who got their own boutiques and know how to use their hands and got a gift and a talent. It just ain't all about my body. It just ain't all about, hey, pay me for sex. What are dudes that ain't walking around all the time want to be macho and tough? What are the ones that's gonna say, hey son, listen, you can be successful. You can start your business, son, or you can use your hands and go do something. You can build cars, you can make video games, you can do a lot of stuff. One thing about your mind, man, your mind, if you put your mind to it, ain't nothing you can't do. But if you limit yourself and put yourself in the box, you'll never be able to go nowhere. Don't put no limitations on your life. And don't put no limitations on your kids. Let them know to reach for the top, reach for the sky. Sky's the limit. Push yourself to the max. Because remember what we always say on here, tomorrow ain't promised. You can say, yeah, man, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see what I can do next month. I'm gonna see what I can do this, and next year I'm gonna start doing this, and I'm gonna put a little money up next year. What if next year you don't clock that? What if next year you don't punch your clock in and it's time to go home? You done died. Take advantage of your life right now. But we need more leaders. So I'm calling y'all out. I'm calling everybody out that's watching right now. Take lead of your household and help lead the community. Because a lot of us ain't doing that but the community, but destroying it. All we doing is making the environment toxic for everybody to live in. It ain't safe no more. We can't go to the grocery store. We can't go to church and pray. You don't know if somebody gonna come in and shoot it up. You tell me y'all think that's how life is supposed to be? Do y'all think that we here for that reason? Ricky Ray says living, not existing. That's the thing, Ricky Ray. And I appreciate you checking in, big homie. Y'all hit that thumbs up button, man. We live streaming right now on Facebook and on YouTube. You got to be on YouTube to leave your comments, to get your comments live on the screen. But you're right, Ricky Ray. They living non-existent. There's a lot of people walking around like zombies, man. They so zoned out. They so high on them pills and everything else that they numb to the world. They don't even know what's going on. They be sitting right on their couch and somebody stole their car and went down the street and they won't realize it. They in a whole nother world because they so loaded. They so high on cloud 9. Their mind is way gone somewhere. But I'm calling y'all out. Where the leaders at? Who gonna lead? Who gonna lead their household? Because all I see is followers. I see everybody doing the same thing, and everybody in competition. Everybody want the biggest chain. Everybody want the nicest car. I got more money. My kids got more than this than your kids. We all competing, but ain't nobody leading nobody nowhere. And we all gotta lead by examples. Y'all adults, y'all should know better. You got adults that's in their 40s and 30s and 50s and still around here following the crowd. Should be ashamed of yourself. At that age, you should have a mind of your own. And you should be able to install stuff in your kids and make your kids have the confidence they can do whatever they want to do. You should be trying to push them to reach for the sky and reach for the top. Maximize their talent. See, a lot of people don't even maximize their gift that they have. Did y'all know we all blessed with a gift? There's somebody, one of y'all out there watching right now that can sing, rap, write a poem, draw, make stuff with your hands, do hair, do nails, but y'all ain't applying it. Y'all letting it go to waste. A lot of y'all got a lot of gifts, but you don't even use it. You waste your time every day on nonsense. You waste your time entertaining gossip. You worry about he say, she say. We busy peeking over the fence, like I always say. Always looking over the fence, trying to see what the Jones is doing. They got a new car, I gotta get a new car. Oh, they don't went and got new clothes, I gotta go get new clothes. They kids, them got this, I gotta go buy my kid them the new scooter and the new bike. It's all competition. But who doing the leading? I'm trying to figure out where the leaders at. Ain't no leaders. Since they killed Martin Luther King and all of them, I don't see no real leaders no more out here. Is it? Maybe you can say Farrakhan. I can't name nobody else. All the other people, you see them when something happens. When something go viral, they right there. Yeah, we're here today. Yeah. But where they at all these other days? All these other 365 days of the year, where they at? Where they leading anybody to? When something go viral and something get popular, then everybody want to be seen and they're going to sit down and have a press conference. We need to hear from y'all more. Why y'all only holler at us when you think your name going to be popping? Your name going to be in the bright lights? Remember I told you, everybody do everything now for clout. It ain't for love. Everybody want the clout. They don't even want the money no more. Because most of the people around here broke that's following people, but they don't care. I'd rather front and put on the front like I got it than to really have it. That's how they living now. It's fake it till you make it. But I'm calling y'all out tonight. I want to see where the leaders at. What you doing in your house? How you leading your kids? How you leading your family, period? If you one of the heads of the family, you one of the elders of the family, where you going to lead your people to? Because that's what we missing, y'all. There ain't no more guidance. There ain't no more leadership no more. Everybody's just following what everybody else do. We taking that followers, followers, when you go on social media, we really taking that to the heart. Because everybody's followers. I don't see nobody setting trends. I don't see nobody doing nothing on their own. Everybody do what everybody else do. Everybody make the same type of music as everybody else making. Everybody drink the same kind of drink everybody else drinking. Everybody do whatever everybody else is doing. Where are the leaders at? Who leading? I'm looking for y'all. Because we need more leaders out here, man. People that's going to really make a difference and lead people in the right way. Not lead them to hell. So you listen to most of these people, they're going to lead y'all to devastation, straight to hell. They're going to lead you to prison. They're going to lead you to an early grave. You keep listening to all these rappers, entertainers, that's all they're going to lead you to, because they ain't telling you nothing positive. Everything is my gun, my cars, my chain. But what about what's important in life? See, they ain't telling y'all about how much you got to have morals and respect. And you got to give respect to get it. You can't be around here just disrespecting people and treating people any kind of way. And then think you're going to get blessed for it. I don't know what planet you living on. A lot of people are delusional, y'all. I don't know if y'all realize it or not. They don't even understand what life is. They think they can go around and do anything they want, and you don't reap what you sow. I got a public service announcement for them. They better get ready because karma coming. But y'all hit that thumbs up button, man. We just getting warmed up on the Foolish Show podcast. I appreciate y'all checking in with me tonight. Y'all know how we get down. I don't come on here to gossip. I don't care about what celebrity doing what. I don't care who slept with who. I don't care who got the most money. We come on here to talk about real life stuff. And what I keep realizing is I don't see no more leaders. I don't even see nobody leading their household no more. Because I see all the kids being raised by the streets and the internet. So parents, where y'all at? What y'all doing? Are we too busy TikToking? Y'all too busy making that booty pop? What we doing? You too busy sipping? You done had too much drink? You too busy drunk that you can't even get involved in your kids' life? You know what that's called, right? That's called being selfish. Because you're only thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about the ones around you. You're not even thinking about the ones that God allowed you to bring into this world. And I need y'all to do better. I'm going to need y'all to help out and play your part. So if we all play our part, maybe the world can get a little bit better. It ain't going to never be perfect. It's going to always be violence. It's going to always be hate. You can never erase hate. Because long as it's the devil, the people going to have hate in them. A lot of people going to have jealousy and envy. But they say you're still supposed to love your enemies and keep your enemies close. Why they say you're supposed to keep your enemies close? Because that's where you always know what they're doing. You always see what their hand is doing. They can't be a snake in the grass. You keep your enemies at arm's reach. Don't trust everybody. Don't tell everybody your business. Some things for everybody to know. You ain't got to post everything on your page. If you got a check yesterday for 50 grand, you ain't got to tell everybody. Because guess what? There's somebody that say, oh, what you got? They loading up that gun. I seen a story where a lady, she went out of town and she went on vacation and I'm going to Bahamas. I'll be back. I'm finna have a great time. She posted online. She went and took her trip, had a good time, and came back to a damn empty house. Because guess what? They knew you was gone. So guess what they did? Somebody done broke in. They done took the 70-inch TV and everything else you had in there. You know why? Because you put your business out there. That's why y'all got to learn. I understand social media is to promote yourself. So you ain't got to promote everything. You ain't got to tell everybody. And when you tell it the next day or later on. When you come back from your trip, then you say, hey, Puerto Rico, I was gone. I'm going to have fun. See, everybody don't have to know your every whereabouts. Be careful when you have your location turned on too. Y'all don't understand how people be lurking out here. There's a lot of people just waiting for a lick, waiting for an easy come up. And instead of going to work for it, they're going to try to take it from you. So if you can, try not to make yourself a target. Watch how you move. You use your brain. Don't tell all your business. See, that's an easy way to stay out of BS. You stay out of a lot of BS if you don't tell all your business. You know, we have co-workers and we get to work and you think they people cool and you go talking and yeah, dog, I'm going through this, dog, and then yeah, dog, let's hang out. Then you go to find out once you start hanging out with him, he flawed. He go back to work, he telling everybody your business. See, you don't really know people. You think you know them. See, people can seem to be cool. One thing people can do, they can put it on the front. People not pretend now. You gotta give them that. They'll get you with the okie dokie. Because you never know nobody's intentions. You don't know where their heart is. If their heart ain't right, ain't no telling what a person to do. I'm gonna say it again. If their heart ain't right, ain't no telling what a person would do. But once again, we need more leaders. I see too many followers. Ain't nobody leading nobody nowhere. Everybody following the crowd. It's a train. Everybody riding the same train. When somebody gonna make their own tracks? Because all I see is people going down the wrong path. Well, I see all these kids not even living in C20 no more. When I see adults that all they care about is social media and putting on the front in the show. But in real life, it's miserable. In real life, they're unhappy. In real life, they're struggling. See, happiness starts within you. You got to be happy with what you see. When you get up in the morning and God lets you live to see another day, you look in that mirror, you got to be happy with what you see. Because if you don't like who you are, how you think somebody else gonna like it? How you want somebody else to accept you if you can't accept who you are? You can't stand the person that you is. Think about that. You'll never be able to lead nobody if you don't work on yourself. You start working on yourself, you can always lead. And it don't matter about your past. Let me tell y'all something. Don't let your past dictate your future. Some of y'all done went to jail. Some of y'all done did a lot of dumb stuff when you was younger. But guess what? If you still here, you got a chance to keep it moving. Don't let your past dictate your future. You see a lot of examples. Y'all remember Malcolm X? Malcolm X was a drug dealer, robbing everything else. Went to jail. Got the word from the Muslims, came out, and made a difference. Who's to say you can't do it? So don't let your past dictate your future. Maybe you went to jail, maybe you done did some things when you was younger. Maybe you got a little something on your record. But don't let that dictate your life. You can always do better. You can always still push. There's a lot of millionaires right now that dropped out of high school. Ain't even got no high school diploma. So it's all about your drive and your grind. How much you want it? You gonna sit there and wait for it and wait for somebody to feel sorry for you? Or you gonna make something shake? Because one thing about it, we all get the same 24 hours a day to get out here and make something happen. When you walk around this earth, we all blessed. So don't take your blessings for granted. Put it to use. And let's do some more leading. Stop following. Stop doing what everybody else doing. Have your own mind. Stop worrying about what your neighbors them doing. People at the job. Everybody on the internet. Everybody on your timeline. Soon as somebody make a new challenge, everybody put that challenge up on their page. I challenge y'all to be yourself. What about that? Y'all accept that challenge. I challenge y'all to be you. Since y'all want to follow everything that you see. But we getting into it tonight, y'all. We're having a great podcast. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to this channel if you ain't already. Let's get back into it, man. We're going to shift gears a little bit. And let's talk about the cost of living and what we're dealing with right now. If y'all haven't noticed, there's been a raise in prices everywhere you go. I don't care if you're putting gas in your tank. I don't care if you're trying to buy eggs or a loaf of bread. So y'all remember when a loaf of bread used to be $1? Not no more. Y'all remember when eggs were about $2, $3? Not no more. Even the people that smoke cigarettes, cigarettes is almost $10, $11 for one pack. You do the math of how much money that is that you be spending. But the cost of living is going so high. But what's not going up is people pay. So it don't make sense to me, the world we living in. You keep raising stuff, but you're not raising our pockets. Now, all you're going to have is more people struggling, more people out here crashing out to try to make it. Because they're going to try to go get it and try to go take it. Because the cost of living is so high. Down here in South Florida, a 1-bedroom apartment is $2,000. There's some people in a big behind house that ain't even paying $1,000. It got to make sense. It don't make sense. If you look around everywhere you go, the cost of living is keep going higher and higher. So what that's going to push us to? Where are we going to be living in? Huts? How are we going to survive? How y'all going to make it? So we all got to get with it. You either get with it or we're going to get left behind. So we gotta adjust. So that's why nowadays, I think you gotta have more than one hustle. You gotta have multiple streams of income coming in. I don't care if you cutting hair on the side. I don't care if you're doing Uber Eats. You gotta have your little hustle somewhere if you got a regular job. Now you might have a career where you make decent money, and God bless you. But a lot of people fall below that. Because if you think about it, it's more people that don't have it than the more people that do have it. It's way more poor than rich. But they always look out for the poor, the ones who already got it. They forget about the little people. They forget about the ones in the struggle. They throw everybody crumbs down there while everybody at the top eat good. The system is set up for everybody to fail because they don't want unity. They don't want everybody to have it. People want to feel inferior, and money makes people feel inferior when really they're not. All that means you got more of that green piece of paper. That's it. You still ain't no better than nobody. You still gonna bleed and die just like me. You still gotta go to the bathroom. You're gonna catch a cold. You're gonna get the flu. You're gonna catch headaches. You're a human being. I don't care how much your bank account say. You're not untouchable. But cost of living it's not coming no cheaper. You go to the corner store. Everybody go to your corner store in your neighborhood. The little snacks that you used to get. Y'all remember we used to grab the little snacks for a quarter? You get your honey bun now. You paying $1.25. Try to get your little Debbie snack. You paying $1 now. I remember we just throw a quarter up there and keep moving. Y'all remember you can get your little can of soda, a quarter, 50 cents. They want $1.50 for a little small can of soda. One swallow and you done. They charge y'all $2, $3 for some chips, and it's filled with 5 chips, and most of it is air. Y'all know what I'm talking about. As soon as you open up, ain't nothing but air. It's all the game they running, man. They running the game on us, y'all. So we gotta step our grind up if you don't want to get left behind, because ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you. They ain't gonna say, you know what, I understand, y'all. What we gonna do? We're gonna let everybody live free. Everybody, y'all go ahead to the gas tank, fill y'all tanks up, unlimited, no problem. Y'all know that ain't gonna happen. Because everything is based on that almighty dollar, which is also the root of all evil. Because people will show who they really is, and they will cross one another for it. They don't care if they brother or sister starving, as long as I'm eating good. See, it makes you selfish. Because it makes you me. All you thinking about is me, M-E. It ain't no us and we in it. It's me. See, what we got to understand is we got to make sure that all us eating good. I don't want to be the only one eating good. I want y'all to eat good too. I want your kids to be able to enjoy life too. Everybody want a couple of dollars where you can be able to kick back and go on your little trips or do whatever you want to do. Sometimes you might just want to go buy something for your household. Everybody want that feeling. Because it's a hurting feeling when you don't have it. When you're living on a wish and a prayer. When you're hoping something gonna happen. That's a hurting feeling. To want stuff and you can't get it. To want to get that for your kid on Christmas, but you know you can't afford it. That's why you got to have that drive. And with the cost of living going so high, our drive gonna go higher. You got to match it. So now you're going to need different sources of income. So try to see what y'all can do. Like I said, there's a lot of different ways, whether you Uber Eats, Uber, Lyft, if you got a car. It's all different ways you can get out here and make something happen now. A lot of people are paying just to go be a secret shopper. You can go shopping and they'll shoot you a check. And you give them their feedback on what kind of customer service you receive. But you got to do your research and do your homework. And don't be content. Don't be happy with just selling them for just making it. Because when you just make it, all you're doing is just keeping your head above water. But you can slip and you can sink and you can drown at any time. So what you want to do is you want to be able to put a float up where you can be able to be on the top of the water and you can relax. See, it's hard out here, man, when you're trying to live paycheck to paycheck, especially in this day and era. Then you got kids to feed on top of that. Then you ain't adding in your cell phone bill. You got an iPhone bill that's $100 and something. You got the internet. You got to put at least $80 in your car for gas. Not to mention food. Because, you know, if you eat out, that's about $25, $30, $40 every day. Everything just keeps adding up when you think about it. Ain't nothing out here cheap. But it's all on us to make it happen. Ain't nobody going to feel sorry for you. You waiting on sympathy, you're going to keep waiting. They'll sit there and talk about you first and watch you starve before they help you. Ain't nobody can throw you no bone. So you got to get out there and make something shake. JD say FP&L. Yeah, man, all the little bills that add up. And if you just got that little bit of money coming in, you ain't going to be able to make it. That's why you got to push yourself harder. You got to have more than one hustle. You got to get it by any means necessary. Leave the excuses outside the door. Ain't no more excuses, y'all. Get with it or you going to get left behind. That's everybody's motto. Because everybody for self, you think they care if you got it? You think they care if your kids eat? As long as they kids eating, they all right. They jumping in their bins. They eating they steak and lobster. Shrimp Alfredo. They don't care about you having to eat out the dollar menu. They don't care if you got to eat a chicken sandwich every day. Why should they care? That's their mentality. But see, that's the wrong mentality to have. But see, if people care more about each other, and we all can be able to eat together at the same table. But everybody rather sit at their table and stuff their mouth and watch everybody else eat and point and laugh. Instead of say, here, get some of my food. Our mentality now is messed up, man. And if we don't wake up, we're going to be our own demise. Human beings are going to destroy each other because there's too much hate, animosity, and jealousy in everybody's heart. Too much selfishness. Everybody's selfish. Nobody don't want to look out for nobody no more. It'll never be like back in the days when great grandma and grandma and all of them was here. When everybody looked out for everybody. If you seen somebody walking to school and it was pouring down rain, even that one your child, you're going to pull over and take that child to school. When you ran out of sugar, you knock on the door and say, Willie Mae, can I have some sugar? And Willie Mae will get him some sugar. Even if it was her last sugar. She might have 2 scoops left, but she gonna give it to you. I dare y'all not to ask somebody for something. Go knock on somebody's door and say, hey man, my power off. Let me run my extension cord through your window and see what they tell you. See how fast they slam that door in your face. So y'all gotta remember, man, everybody for self now. Ain't no more unity. Ain't no more looking out for everybody. Ain't no more making sure he's straight, she's straight, we all straight. As long as me's straight. Everybody's me. We live in the meat age. But with the cost of living being so high, y'all, we gotta push our drive a little bit higher. Because if we don't, you're gonna starve. You're gonna go without a lot of stuff because ain't nobody gonna give you no sympathy, ain't nobody gonna give you no pity. They'll sit and talk about you and point at you first. They'll kick you when you down. You think somebody gonna lift their hand and pull you up? They will kick you while you down. Which I don't understand. See, that's what we have to get out our minds. I think that we all, in some way or form, we just so hypnotized with that hatred and have hatred in our heart. JD25 says you'll be lucky if you even got a family that will help you, to be honest. Exactly. Even your own family sit there and watch you starve. They're going to say, man, you know JD, man, I don't know what happened to him. He been looking rough lately. It look like he ain't been eating. Matter of fact, I heard he lost his car. And I heard he ain't got nowhere to stay. But ain't nobody saying, hey, JD, come on over here, dog. I got a mattress for you. You can sleep on my couch. They gonna say, JD, hey, you need a ride to work. They're gonna talk about you first. People will kick you while you down. instead of lifting a hand to pick you up. And that's messed up. It goes back to leadership. My dog Drizzy checking in. Once again, I appreciate you, big homie. But what we're talking about now is the cost of living and trying to survive out here. So that means we got to push our hustle a little harder. You got to have some drive. You got to have that want to do better. You got to want better for yourself. You can't expect me or everybody else to want better for you. You got to want it. I can't get up every day. I can't shake Drizzy every day in the bed and say, Drizzy, get up, dog. Come on, Drizzy, get up. You can't starve, dog. Get up. Come on. I can't go get JD and everybody else out there and say, y'all boys, come on. Get up. You got to do that. Because you're responsible for yourself, especially when you get grown. Maybe when you're younger, you might get mama them and daddy them or whoever taking care of you to look out for you. But what happened when they pull that plug and they stop doing it? Are you going to be able to survive? And that's what you got to teach these youngins. They got to know how to survive with or without you. When you go on and check out to the other side, how your kids going to be? Are they going to be straight? They don't know how to make it. A lot of these kids don't know how to fold no clothes. They don't even know how to do laundry. Never wash the dish. All they know is Grand Theft Auto, Fortnite, and what every rapper is doing. They don't even know how to get the wrinkles out their clothes. They don't even know how much bleach to put in the water. So we ain't even teaching regular stuff like that no more. And then when you ain't here, your kid gonna be, everybody gonna look at your kid crazy like, dog, you don't know how to wash clothes? Dog, you don't know how to do this? So it's all about teaching them life lessons that they can apply so they can survive without you. Drizzy says, if I'm healthy and comfortable, I'll reach out and help someone else up. Exactly. It's always better, man, when you bless somebody else. It ain't no bigger joy. I'm telling y'all, ain't no greater feeling than to do something for others. Ain't nothing you can compare that to. Just imagine somebody that's been down and out and ain't eating days, and you say, here you go, man. You don't give that person a meal that they ain't have in the last week. Drizzy says, I may not have much to give, but it's something. Exactly. And that's why I tell them all the time, Drizzy. I ain't telling y'all to go out there and empty y'all bank account and give it to people. I ain't telling you to give them your last. But if you got something to spare, why not? Trill says, all right, I'm done with what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Trill. Drizzy says, some people haven't had a lot of help in months, and you might be the one to put a smile on their face for once. Exactly. It might be somebody that ain't took no bath, man. You might let them get some fresh water. It might have been somebody that had been walking miles, and you the one that gave him a lift and took him somewhere and said, man, come on, I'll take you to the stove. I'll drop y'all to the wash house. But since the cost of living is rising, okay, Trill, we're talking about cost of living, and the cost of living is so high that our hustle got to go higher. You can't sit around and wait for somebody to feel sorry for you. Ms. Trill says, I said I'm done with what I'm doing. What's the topic? We talk about the cost of living and how high it is nowadays. So that means you got to push your hustle a little harder, because there ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you. If anything, they're gonna talk about you and laugh at you. If you lose everything, your car get repossessed and you become homeless, they're gonna talk about you instead of offering a helping hand. So that's why you got to make sure that your hustle is on point. Try to have multiple streams of revenue coming in So you can be able to pinch off this and pinch off that. And then try to put your little stash up if you can. I don't care if you got to save $50 every month, $100 a month. If you can spare it. Some people can't spare it. I mean, I get it. It's hard out here. It's rough. Life ain't easy. I want to sit up here and tell you this lie and say, man, life is a piece of cake, man. Y'all can go out there and be successful. And you're going to live life to the fullest and enjoy it every day. It ain't going to be no problem. I ain't going to tell you that lie. Life is hard. But somebody always told me life is what you make it. That was somebody told me growing up. Life is what you make it. If you make your life harder, it's going to be hard. If you try to make your life a little easier, it might become a little easy. You can't never avoid problems. Problems going to always come. One thing about problems, we all got them. We all share the same thing in this world. We all going to go through problems and drama and stress. Sometimes things ain't going to be how you want it. Your bank account might not be looking how you want it to. You might not be living where you want to live at. You might not be where you want to be in life. But as long as you wake up to see another day, that's another day to try to go get to it. But we got to start pushing ourselves. And then at the same time, we need more leaders. That's what we started this show off with. Leadership. We need more female leaders to lead these young ladies and show them that they are queens and they are to be respected. You don't have to be looked at as a sex object. You don't have to sell your body for money. That's not the only way to go. You have a mind that you can use, that you can build generational wealth. See, we need more of the moms to step out and step up. We need more of the daddies to tell their kids, hey, son, you don't need no gun. Go pick up your tool and use your hands and make your bank account get bigger. A gun gonna get you in the jail cell. You squeezing that gun gonna get you in the cemetery somewhere. Somebody gonna shoot back and kill you. So we need that leadership in our community and in the household. We need more women to step up and lead by example. Let them young ladies see that it's a lot of brilliant, beautiful women out in this world that have a lot to offer. They can do more than make their booty cheeks clap. They can do more than make sex tapes. They can do more than be half naked every day. It's a lot of things they can do in this big behind world. But they need more examples. Because if they go to the entertainers, what all the female rappers talk about? What city girls and all them be talking about? How to get in somebody's pockets and how to be ratchet. That's the thing that y'all want these young ladies to be. Y'all bigger than that. Y'all better than that. Y'all are queens. You should treat yourself as a queen. Don't degrade yourself. Don't even put a price tag on yourself. JD25 says, and like you said, you want to work to try to get to a point where you can just barely make it. You're not just barely making it. That's what it's all about, y'all. You want to try to get comfortable. Like, most of us ain't going to be rich. I think y'all got to get that in y'all head. You got to stop looking at all the celebrities, all the rich people. Most of y'all ain't going to get that lifestyle. Let it go. But what you can do is you can get to a point where you can get comfortable. You can get to a point where if I want to go to Jamaica, I can go buy me a plane ticket and go to Jamaica. You can get to a point if I want to trade my car in, I can put this couple of $1,000 down and get me another ride. You can get to that point. We all ain't gonna get to the point where we just balling out of control and you got private jets and you walk around with stacks of money. We all ain't gonna make it though. Let's face it, everybody ain't gonna make it. Y'all gotta accept that reality right now. I ain't telling you can't make it. I ain't telling you don't try. But I'm just saying, everybody can't make it. That's something you're gonna have to understand. It's always gonna be more poor than the rich. You're always gonna be the ones that don't have it that's gonna outweigh the ones who do have it. And the ones at the top, they got that by being greedy some kind of way. They had to be a little selfish to even make it up there. Then you got some ones that do got good hearts and they do give back. So God bless them. But it's all about what kind of heart you got at the end of the day. That's going to show your true colors. See, people will show you what kind of heart they have by their actions and the way they move. Are they a me person or are they a we person? When they go out and they just thinking about them, or they making sure everybody good. That's how you judge people. You just sit back and you watch them. You watch their moves. Anybody can do this. Anybody can cap. Anybody can just talk. You got to watch people moves and their actions. Actions speak louder than words. And that's what they say, right? That's what I was told. Y'all hit that thumbs up button, man. We're going to move on to the last topic. I want to know what y'all think. What y'all think about everything that's going on in the world today? What y'all think the biggest downfall in a lot of people's lives? Why do you think a lot of people is in a jam? Why do you think a lot of people is in a rut? Is it life is just that hard? Or some people dig their own grave? Did you dig your own hole? Or are you still blaming other people for your failures? See, it takes a real person to look in the mirror and accept responsibility and say, hey, man, I can do more. I can change this. Other people gonna make excuses. They're gonna say, man, white folks, dog, they, you know what I'm saying? I ain't working for them white folks. They don't want us to give us nothing. They ain't trying to give us nothing anyway, dog. And you know what I mean? And then I got these female dog, then my baby mama dog, she trying to make my life hell, dog. And it's always everybody else's fault. Miss Trill says poor decisions and poor management of money. I think she said a mouthful right there. Poor decisions and poor management of their money. And a lot of us walk around doing it. A lot of them doing it right now because y'all know what season it is, right? It's tax season. It's a lot of poor decisions being made. Everybody gonna take that tax money and they're gonna make it rain in the strip club, and there ain't gonna be no food in the refrigerator next month. They're gonna be back, have to take a loan and ask somebody, can I borrow something? Can I hold something? That's poor decisions and poor money management. You gotta understand you ain't rich. I understand when you get them little stacks, it be about to burn a hole in your pocket. And it's okay if you wanna spoil yourself sometime. That's a part of life. I get it. But what you don't want to do is go back to right where you came from. You want to try to put yourself ahead a little bit. I don't care if you pay your rent up for 2 months. Because guess what? Now you ain't got to worry about rent. So them $2,000, $1,800, $2,500, you can stack up. But a lot of them, they get the income tax money, they ain't going to even pay their rent up. They want to go make it rain, and they want to post on social media with money in their hand, and then you give them about 2-3 weeks, and they ain't posting no money no more. They right back to regular now. Everything back to regular scheduled programming. Hey, the balling mode is over. Everybody's ballers when the income tax season comes. Mama Brin says, trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know what that is, Mama Brin. You know what I tell them every time. They peeking over that fence. Still looking at somebody else's yard. And I see all that trash in your yard. But you still looking at everybody else's yard. And your yard is dirty. People don't, Drizzy says, people don't stay in their lane and focus on themselves. They swerve off into other lanes too much. That's why I tell people all the time. You know how people crash out? Because they don't stay in their lane. If you stay the course and focus on you and make sure you and yours straight, you'll be all right. But a lot of us can't do it. We're going to have to peek our head out that window. We got to look over that fence. Oh, they got that. I need that. Or they got that. I need something bigger. If they got a truck, I need a newer truck. They got a house. I want my house to be 2-3 stories. They had a wedding. I want to have a wedding on the beach. It's always in competition, and you're going to compete yourself into death or being broke. Then, the same people you competing with, guess what they're going to do? Talk about you. They ain't gonna throw you nothing. They're gonna say, boy, y'all heard what happened to Trill them? You heard what happened to Corey and Drizzy them? Man, them boys used to have it all. Now I heard them boys living paycheck to paycheck. I heard them boys on drugs now. They gonna do nothing but talk about you. Corey W says, I agree with Trio. However, a person that isn't used to having that type of money would typically blow it. Right. You're right about that, Corey. That's why we have to teach our kids financial literacy. You got to tell your child, hey, man, when you get a certain amount of money, you take this and you do this with it, or you invest it. Teach them about stocks. Get them into the Bitcoins and all that other stuff that they got going on. Because that's going to be the wave. The next 10, 20 years is going to be all that Bitcoin and all that there. That's why we got to start learning about it and put the kids up on it. So we don't be left behind. So hey, when everybody else balling, you can ball a little bit too. You're gonna say, I knew it was coming. You can cash out too. But you're right. Most of our people, especially you come from nothing, when you get something, you ain't gonna have it long because you're not used to having it. So you're gonna act a damn fool. You're gonna make it rain. You're gonna buy every material thing that you ever dreamed about. Not thinking about, do I have that money coming back in? Trying to establish a certain income every month. All we gonna think about is, we'll make it rain. I'm the man. Y'all look at me. Man, I got these stats, dog. I got these stats. I'm the man. Miss Charger checking in says she's late. They always say better late than never, so I appreciate you checking in. Y'all hit that thumbs up button for me, man. JD25 says poor decisions. Yeah. That's a lot of people downfall. Making poor decisions, not realizing what's important, trying to be like everybody else. Strung out on them drugs. It's a lot of things that will make your life go straight to hell. Drizzy says, right, Corey W. I say this, when they got it out their lane into somebody else's lane, they try to live like them. Yeah, and you know, social media don't make it no better. Everybody sees social media, and you see what Shamika them doing, and Shamika them kids got an iPhone, and now you gonna try to go broke to get your kids an iPhone, and Shamika got that new wig that cost $500. You gonna go try to get that wig that Shamika them got. You see Chris them boys don't got a new chain with their name on it. You gotta try to go broke and go get you a chain with your name on it. Don't nobody got their own life no more. Nobody. That's why I was saying in the beginning of this podcast, I'm looking for some leaders. What are leaders at? All I see is followers. Everybody following what everybody else doing. Shout out to Kill checking in. I appreciate y'all checking in, man. Kill live in the live chat. That's family all day, every day. Alexandra Davis checking in. Appreciate you. Okay, that's family checking in. Appreciate you, Alexandra. JD25 says, and some people, as they make more money, they spend more money and they don't have it. Yeah, you got to make it make sense. Like you get that income tax and you get that $8,000 and you want to take that whole $8,000 and go get your car, which is cool. We know you need a vehicle. But if you can if you can save half of that and still get a car, try to save half of that and go get your car, and then put that. At least you will have that $4 grand in the bank. You put $4,000 on the car. You take that $4, keep it in the bank, or you at least try to pay your rent up, or at least stack up on the kids stuff. If you're gonna do something, yeah, I appreciate you, Alexandra, for checking in. I appreciate you, but you make sure, hey, get in this conversation. What we talking about now is what is most people downfall in their life. Because a lot of people make excuses and want to point fingers at everybody, but nobody don't look in the mirror. They mismanage their money. They spend all their money on drugs, or they trying to keep up with everybody. Then they end up in the slumps. Now you got to keep trying to pull yourself out of a hole. See, one thing about a hole, it's hard to get out of it. It's easy to fall in it, but it's hard to get out that hole. That's why y'all remember when mama and them used to tell you trouble is easy to get into, but harder to get out of. Them all facts. That's why I say we need more leaders. I need more of y'all women out there to step it up. I need more of y'all men out there to step it up. and give the kids and everybody else something that they can follow. Because all we following is the blind is leading the blind. We got the men, everybody want to be tough, everybody want to go to prison, everybody want to kill, everybody want to shoot, everybody want to rob, everybody want to take. You got females, everybody want to be half naked, everybody want to sell their coochie, everybody want to be an OnlyFans superstar and post naked videos. And if that's your hustle, hey, but what I'm saying is let's give the kids something else. That ain't it. There's other ways of going out there and get it where they can have generational wealth. You might can make a little change off of that, but imagine being able to eat good for a while. Imagine when you die, your kids being able to eat good because of the choices and what you done built for them. And get them to thinking about it. Teach your kids by being an entrepreneur. See, we all stuck in this cycle of we got to get a job and this and that. Let them kids know that you can be the boss. We ain't got to do what grandma and all them did and work till they 80 years old. And then you retire, then you die, and you really don't even enjoy it. That money gonna be spent by somebody else. You didn't put in all that hard labor for them 25, 30 years on somebody's job. Teach the kids that they can be entrepreneurs and you can be your own boss. You can come up with the next great thing. You got people that's going viral and making money and being famous just for making posts and TikToking. So it really ain't no excuse now. There's so many ways to get money. They'll pay you to make videos. You get on YouTube. If you got a car, you can go drop somebody food off. You go pick somebody up from the airport and make some money. It's all different ways of going to get it. But see, a lot of people got a lot of excuses and they don't want to get out there and shake that. Everybody's still stuck on the couch. Everybody want the easy life. All the females want to live like the housewives. You just want to go shopping and spend all this money and think that's what life is. Don't believe all that what y'all seen. Most of them women ain't happy. See, a lot of times when people, they're going to portray something that it's really not. When you look at social media, everybody going to make it seem like, oh, me and my baby so happy and we going on the honeymoon and he just the love of my life. And I'm so grateful for what I got. And me and my baby, we are a power couple. But they ain't going to tell y'all that they just got in a fight last night and the police got called and he went to jail. They ain't going to tell y'all that, yeah, he just knocked me across my head and gave me a black eye. Y'all don't believe everything you be seeing. Miss Trill says, you're all right. I'm paving the way for my son. He wouldn't have to ever work for nobody. He will take over what I am building for him. See, that's what I'm talking about, Trill. I need the mamas like Trill them to set the waves and let these kids know that, hey, it's more out here that you can do. It's more than that easy, fast money. You can build a generational wealth where you can sit back and you can really live comfortable. Life is what you make it. Corey W says, that's real, Trill. Yeah, but life is what you make it. That's what they always told me growing up. Don't think nobody gonna have a pity patty party for you. Ain't nobody got no sympathy for you. They're gonna talk about you. If you lose it, they're gonna talk about you. If you fall off, they're gonna point and laugh. So that's why you gotta have that drive and you gotta want it for yourself. I can't come knock on your door every day and say, hey, come on, man, you know you gotta feed these kids. Come on, man, you know you gotta pay that rent. You gotta have that own drive in you. Because a lot of people put themselves in a rut, but then you want sympathy. Ain't nobody do it but you. Sometimes you got to find your way up out of it. Just don't give up. Don't kill yourself. Don't commit suicide. Don't cop out like that. You take it one day at a time. Even if you have something, you lose it all, you can always get it back. You might get back more if you work hard enough. So never be afraid to chase your dream, man. Don't never be afraid of reaching the top. But like I'm gonna keep telling y'all, we need more leaders. I need more females out there like Miss Trill and everybody else that's out there pushing hard to try to make sure that their kids have a better life and trying to set a foundation. Let the kids know that you ain't gotta sell drugs. You ain't gotta go kill nobody and take their stuff. You ain't got to take your clothes off. You ain't got to have sex with every dude for money. Give them another way. Give them some hope. Don't lead them to hell. Lead them the right way. Because a lot of them going the wrong way, y'all. Y'all see what's going on in these schools. You got to pray now before you send your kid to school. You don't know, somebody done bought a weapon. Next thing you know, you sitting on you looking at your phone, your school kid on lockdown, your heart go to beating fast. And you want to go out there and make sure your child all right. It's sad that the world that we living in. That's why we got to continue to keep pushing ourselves and become better. Stop being satisfied for all this nonsense that we doing. Stop following the crowd. Be a leader and lead the way. I'm looking for them leaders out there, fellas and ladies. Fellas, y'all lead the dudes somewhere besides prison. All that tough guy, all that macho stuff, gonna get you killed. All that, I'm hard, I'm the man, I'll shoot. Yeah, you live by the gun, you're gonna die by it. Everybody that talking about a gun, shoot. 9 times out of 10, that's how you're gonna lead this world. Teach them kids something else. Ain't that hard by going to the pen. Ain't nothing tough by sitting in prison for years and throwing away your life, and you gotta protect your booty hole all them years. You tell me what's cool about that. Ain't that cool by eating slop and somebody telling you what to do, and you gotta do a head count and tell you to turn around, and they stick a flashlight and look up your booty hole and looking up in there, see if you hiding something. Ain't nothing cool about that, man. That ain't the way to go. So fellas, step it up and stop letting the ladies do everything. Y'all, a lot of fellas letting the ladies outwork you. These ladies got 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs. Some of these dudes stay at home sipping on Hennessy and smoking weed. Yeah, baby, I'm gonna see what I can do next week, baby. I'm gonna see if I can get a couple of dollars. Help you out. Come on, man. Step it up, man. Y'all help these ladies raise these babies. They ain't do it by themselves. And these kids need y'all. They need that father to say, hey, don't do that. When you got that deeper voice and you got that man in the house, that's different. Not to say that the kid's still gonna grow up perfect, but at least they can get it from both ends, the mama and the dad. Miss Trill says, thanks. I'm not trying to brag because it was a struggle to get to the level I am now. I lost my friends, family because of my vision. You will have people that is in your corner that will be negative. See, Miss Trill, you saying a mouthful today because it ain't nothing but the truth. Because that's why I be telling y'all, don't think everybody your biggest fan. You be talking about my homegirls and my homies and my bestie. If you start getting more successful, you watch how your homeboys start acting. You watch how your bestie act. You watch how all those jealousy traits start coming out. Watch that envy come out. And you be like, dang, I thought they supposed to be happy for me. You said you're mistaken. Everybody don't always be in your corner. They'll pretend. They like you when they down. When we down here, when we broke together, I love you. But if you come up there, they feel like you leaving me behind. So now I gotta hate on you. They don't want to see you shine. Sometimes you do have real sincere friends that just want the best for you and they help you anytime you need it. But then we all know it's more the fake ones. The ones that pretend they want to ride the bandwagon. They want you to be popping and then ride on it. They want to say, Miss Trill, girl, let me hold your car. Miss Trill, give me $1,000. They wait for you to get it so they can ask you for it instead of going to get it themselves. So now, Trill, you're not bragging on that. All you saying is you putting in work to try to make sure your child is not going to be able to be out here struggling and trying to find out where he's going to go in life. You trying to give him a lead way. See, that's what I call leading the way. Let's lead the way. But what we doing now, I don't know where we going. Where we lead them to? Destruction? To the cemetery? To the funeral home? That's where we lead most of these young ones at now. These kids don't even make it to 18, 19. You go on your timeline right now, you're going to see another young one gone. to gun violence and everything else. Ain't no leadership no more. No more structure in the hood. Ain't no structure in the house. So I need all the women out there to step it up. I need all the fellas out there to step it up. Y'all help these women if you can. Ladies, step it up. And sometimes y'all can't be so hard all the time on men, man. Y'all know how we is. Don't have y'all foot on our neck all the time. We understand we do a lot of stupid stuff and make a lot of bad decisions, and we think with the other head most of the time. But understand that we all human beings and we all flawed. You ain't gonna never find a perfect man. Dudes, you ain't gonna never find a perfect lady. All you can try to do is find you somebody that's compatible. Maybe y'all fall deeply in love with each other and have each other back. And then y'all try to build something together. See, it's better to try to build something together where both of y'all gonna appreciate it. So you appreciate it more. If y'all put that time and energy in and build it, you appreciate it more if y'all build it together. Because you're gonna look back and say, babe, look what we got. Yeah, Corey. Corey said, that's what I'm saying, and give a brother a little slack. Yeah, females, y'all gotta understand, man. You know how we is. Give us a little slack sometime. I ain't telling you sit up there and be nobody fool, and I ain't telling you let nobody use you. But sometimes give us a little slack. Y'all know y'all be on our neck sometime. Some dudes can't take the pressure. When the pressure comes, they're gonna jump ship. They're gonna run. A lot of men don't know how to lead. A lot of women sit back and wait for the man to lead, but they don't know how to lead. Because maybe they didn't have no fathers in their life. Maybe they didn't grow up with their parents. Some people don't know how a household is supposed to be. When you got the mom and daddy there and the foundation is growing together. But we got to understand that we sometimes can be our own downfall, man. You put yourself in a hole, and now it's hard to get out of. Well, you think they tell y'all trouble is easy to get in, but it's hard to get out of. That's what the old folks always used to tell me. So go ahead and look in the mirror, check yourself. But once again, I'm calling y'all out tonight on the Foolish Show. I need more leaders. Let's go to the live chat. Cha-Cha says, why black women have to always be understanding? If the shoe was on the other foot, would you give us a break? Let me take a sip on that. Hold up. Well, Miss Cha-Cha and all the other females that's watching, I get it. Like I said, we do a lot of stupid stuff. We make a lot of bad decisions. Sometimes we'll jeopardize the whole household. But we all understand, and I always preach this, it don't go one way. It's a two-way street. There's a lot of women out there that be sucking dudes dry for their money. There's a lot of them that got a good man that be showing you love and letting you swipe that card, and you still go get a booty up to somebody else. And guess what? There's some dudes that take them chicks back. So yeah, we do give y'all a break. Some of y'all done when it's tapped out, don't have one night stands, and sometimes the dude takes you back in. Sometimes the dude can catch a chick in the act. They can come home and see somebody tearing their chick up, and after everything cool down, and a week later, he be like, all right, baby, I forgive you. Come on. Let's work it out. So yes, we do. We do give y'all some breaks. It's a lot of situations where dudes give chicks second and third and fourth chances, just like y'all do. But I know majority of the time it be us messing up. That's why I say y'all sometimes got to understand and give us a little slack and be a little bit more understanding. I ain't telling you to be no fool. I ain't telling you to let nobody step over you. I ain't telling you to degrade yourself. I ain't telling you let nobody use you. But you got to understand that us men, we carry a lot of stuff. See, we got to walk around. We got to always be tough. A man can't never cry. We got to always have money. Because a broke man with money, the self-esteem already low. Then you got to hear everybody calling you broke. Then we gotta make sure we dress a certain way. See, y'all females, y'all can go get y'all $5 dress. And somebody, hey girl, come here. You can have on some $5 slides. Ooh, sexy, come here. A lot of dudes, they gotta try to look the part, they even try to get a little attention. So it's a lot more on our shoulders that we have to compete with in this world of trying to put on this persona that we ain't got no problems and we just got it. So y'all, that's why when I say y'all be more understanding, think about what we have to go through as men. They want you to have this much type of money. You have to be this type of man. You got to know how to lead. You got to know how to do this. You got to understand everybody ain't got that. Everybody don't have that mentality. JD25 says it depends on what we talking about. Giving a break, I guess. Yeah, men give breaks all the time. It's a lot of men that don't give women break for cheating, just like y'all took us back for cheating. It goes both ways. It ain't no one-way street. Women step out too. Women have one-night stands too. And y'all have more opportunities because if you got social media, all y'all gotta do is go to your phone and it's by 100 thirsty dudes. Ooh, baby, I love you. Ooh, baby, you sexy. Ooh, baby, I lick your booty hole. Ooh, baby, I'll take you shopping. Ooh, baby, what's your OnlyFans? Ooh, baby, let me cash app you. Y'all got more opportunities knocking at y'all, though. Let's go back to the live chat. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. JD25 says everybody got different tolerance levels. Exactly. It's what you choose to deal with. If you feel like you want to walk, go ahead and walk. If you say, hey, I don't care, this is my baby, we can get through it, who am I to tell you not to? That's your life. Go for what you know. Let's go back to the live chat, y'all. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. We live streaming right now on Facebook and on YouTube. Let's be for real. That don't happen often, but it's common for a man to do all the time. It do happen often. Miss Cha-Cha, y'all do cheat. Don't be trying to just put everything on men. I told y'all. We ain't gonna do that gender bashing. We do just as much as bad as y'all do. Y'all just think y'all don't get caught, that y'all more sneaky with it. But like I said, y'all got way more opportunities than we do. All you gotta do is go to the mailbox and somebody gonna be, ooh, baby, come here. Ooh, sexy. Hey, girl, come here, babe. Hey, babe, what's your Snapchat? Hey, babe, get my number. You can't go. Miss Trill says she have a point. Yeah, everybody have a point. But it goes both ways. I told y'all, it ain't just no male thing. We take y'all back and forgive y'all too. Just like y'all make mistakes, we make mistakes. Y'all lie, we lie. Y'all cheat, we cheat. But it's more easy for y'all to cheat because y'all got that thing that every man wants. So wherever you go, somebody's at you. You can't go online without somebody trying to get at you. JD says, nobody's definitely not coming to save a man, to be honest. Exactly. You on your own. We got more pressure out here. We got to try to look the part. You got to try to make the best money. We try to make the best money. We got to have everything in order. It's a lot expected on the man. That's why I say y'all just give us a little break. Sometimes everybody ain't got everything. You might meet a man, he might got a job. He might not make all that much, but he got a job. He might got a car. Sometimes you got to work with him. Everybody ain't gonna have everything. Mama Brent says, I agree also, it does go both ways. It shouldn't be tolerated at all. That's what I'm saying, Mama Brent. But see, I just don't like when women always bash men. Like, come on. Y'all trying to tell me that no women do no dirt? Don't know no women lie and cheat? It goes both ways. And like I said, it's more easier for women because they got that thing between their legs that all these men is gonna chase. So they're gonna do anything to get it. They trying to get at you at the corner store. They trying to get at you at the grocery store. They trying to get at you through your phone on all your social media. Right at the tip of your fingers, you can cheat. And you're gonna have all these thirsty dudes waiting. Miss Trill says, have a good night. Take it easy, Miss Trill. But y'all got to understand, man, it goes both ways. Can't be putting all the pressure and pointing all the fingers at the men, and the men can't be putting all that pressure and pointing the fingers at the women. It goes both ways. And JD made some good points. It's all about what somebody can tolerate. If you can tolerate certain stuff and you feel like, oh, yeah, I'm in love, that's my baby, then that's what it is. Who am I to tell you what to do with your life and who to love and who to be with? Everybody got a right to love whoever they want to love. You got a right to do whatever you want to do. But we had a great show tonight, man. But like I'm going to keep telling y'all, I'm looking for leaders and less followers. I'm tired of seeing everybody following everybody. Ain't nobody setting no trends. Everybody do whatever they see everybody else do. I appreciate you, Corey. Corey says, great show tonight, bruh. I'm out as well. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. And make sure y'all spread the word, man. I keep telling y'all, when y'all come back, bring some friends with you. I want everybody to join in on the discussion and speak their mind. Because everybody got a right to voice their opinion. As long as we respect each other, no disrespect, no negativity. I don't care about you expressing yourself. We ain't come here to fight. We come here to talk. Ain't nothing to argue about because everybody got their own opinion. I'm not going to argue with people about their own opinion. That's your opinion. I got a right not to agree with it. Just like you got a right not to agree with me. But we talked about it tonight, y'all. We need more leaders in the household and in the community. We need people to step it up and lead the way and show people that it's a better way. Because all we see is the blind leading the blind and everybody going straight to hell. And they're getting a one-way ticket because you're doing all this crazy stuff. We're doing all this sinning. And you think that you ain't going to have to account for it? You crazy. We're going to all have to account for what we do in life. So try to set a trend that's great for these kids, man. Something that your kids can live up to in a good way. Try to make it where they be able to live life and enjoy it to the fullest. You don't want your kid to have to struggle all the time and look over your shoulder. Cha-Cha says, you're right. Good night. Good night to y'all. But like I said, I appreciate y'all, man. We had a great show tonight, Monday Night Madness. I'll be back on the air Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure y'all be here. Bring a friend, bring your coworkers, bring your cousins, bring your baby daddies, your baby mamas, everybody you know. This show is for everybody. We get on here and talk about whatever, but we talk about real life. We don't get on here just gossiping. We talk that talk and walk that walk. I appreciate y'all, man. We're going to be back on the air Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Y'all don't miss it. We're going to have more new topics. I'm going to see, I might bring a guest on. We'll see what we're going to do. Or maybe we'll just keep it going. It all depends, man. We might have a guest on and chop it up. It's all about letting everybody get their word out. Letting everybody get their shine on. If y'all ain't already did it, go get my mixtape, Foolish. Let the Swag Talk. It's on every platform. You can download it for free on livemixtapes.com. I appreciate y'all love and support. We're going to keep this movement going. And I want to see everybody shining. We all going to eat. Ain't nobody going to starve. We're going to make sure everybody good. And we're going to lift each other up. That's what we do right here on the Foolish Show. Nothing but all good vibes. Y'all have a blessed night, man. Or blessed day wherever you at. And make sure when tomorrow comes, it's another day to get out here and make something happen. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't look for no sympathy. No excuses. Just results. Y'all have a great night, man. I'm out.